Hi everyone. Today we are going to do Tai Chi with me. I'm Diara.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Ia.
I'm Scott. And I'm William.
So what is Tai Chi? It is an easily accessible fitness form and can be modified or adapted as needed for a variety of age groups and conditions. It encompasses slow but progressive movement forms that encourage participants to fully remain in the present and think about the intention behind the sequential movement they are embodying. Numerous evidence-based studies have shown that the benefits of Tai Chi include improvement of the following: muscle strength, flexibility, fitness, immunity, pain relief, and quality of life.
And I'm going to talk about what the importance of exercise and physical activity is. By getting moving, you can help boost your energy, help to maintain your independence. It also works to help protect your heart and manage symptoms of illness or pain, as well as helping you to manage your weight. Exercise also improves your strength, your flexibility, and your posture. And by helping to relieve stress and to fight depression, regular exercise is also good for your mind, your mood, and your memory. It could also work to help improve how well you sleep, and you know the quality of sleep is vital for your overall health. And regular activity can help you fall asleep faster, sleep more deeply, and wake up feeling more energetic and refreshed.
So I'm going to talk about proper body mechanics. Proper body mechanics is important because it allows the individual to work effectively without using excessive energy, hyperextending joints or muscles, and risking injury. Correct alignment minimizes undue stress and strain on the muscle, joints, and ligaments and tendons. So some examples of proper body mechanics include standing with the feet apart to create a sturdy foundation, avoid twisting and bending at the waist, and bending at the knees instead of the waist, and also maintaining a neutral spine.
So playing off the good body mechanics, we want you to understand your functional limitations and understand what your body is telling you. It's important when engaging in physical exercise. Your body will let you know what moves you can do, the intensity, and the duration that you need to be doing. So tips include identifying painful movements and discomfort in the joints. Move within the pain-free range of motion. So if raising your arms over your head is painful, maybe stop at 90 degrees or even with your shoulders. Understand your safe heart rate range. This is very important as we age, and this is going to be per position. Pay attention to lightheadedness, dizziness, and balance because we don't want you guys to fall. We want y'all to be able to maintain performance at adequate level and do it in a safe manner. And take rest breaks when your body needs them. Do not exercise to the point of full exhaustion to where it's going to put you down for the rest of the day because we want this to energize you and make you stronger. So we also want you guys to warm up your bodies before exercise. So your warm-up program helps you get your body ready for exercise. It increases your muscle's readiness by warming the muscle, increasing flexibility in the muscle and tendon, increasing the range of motion in your joints, and preparing your cardiovascular system for exercise. Some tips include that the warm-up should incorporate similar movements of activity to be engaged in. So if you guys are going to be doing some swimming, maybe doing some fluid movements, that kind of incorporates the full body. The warm-up should also be a combination of static stretches and dynamic movements. Static stretches are the stretches where you're just moving in one direction and holding it, where a dynamic movement is the big kind of like jumping jacks and the ballistic movements. Sorry about that. The warm-up should not cause exhaustion because if you're being exhausted before you complete your exercise, you're going to have bad body mechanics and poor positioning, and that could lead to injuries. And ideally, the warm-up should last 5 to 10 minutes and should be a gradual process to help protect your muscles and tendons and your cardiovascular system and getting it prepared for a more physical exertion in the activity.
Okay, everybody, now we're actually going to participate in the warm-up. William is going to demonstrate the movements, and I'm going to articulate them. So first up, we're going to do arm circles, forward and backwards, 30 seconds each. Remember to keep your core engaged and keep your shoulders down and in your back. Keep the feet planted.
Now backwards.
And now he's going backwards. So as you can see, everybody's doing nice, slow, and safe movements.
All right.
So next we're going to do the braced leg swings. We're going to do forward, backwards, sideways, 5 times per leg, and William and Scott are going to demonstrate. So as you can see, he's planting that stable leg down and into the floor and using Scott to brace himself. You can also see Ia and Brianna doing the same. Now he's going sideways.
And you do the other leg as well.
And now he's doing the other leg. Keeping that core engaged and using Scott for balance. And you see Brianna and Ia are also doing the same. Nice work. So now we're going to move on to side bends. We're going to do the left and the right side, 5 times per side. So as you can see, they've got their feet firmly planted into the ground. You can bring your arms above the head, or you can modify the way that Scott is. Nice work, everybody. And now last for the warm-up, we're going to do the braced calf raises, 5 times each. And again, he's using Scott for stability, and he's raising his calves. And Ia and Brianna are doing the same thing. Awesome work. So now that we are done with the warm-up, we're going to go into our Tai Chi activity. I'm going to articulate the directions, and William is going to guide everybody through the process. So we want to allow our arms to gently and intentionally float up and down and away from the midline while our feet are firmly planted into the ground and our legs are together. So let's bring our legs together. We're going to embody this movement as if you are a bird flapping your wings. Keep your core nicely engaged with the shoulders down and into the back. Relax fingertips and allow for air to flow freely between them. Allow for the wrists to move through natural flexion and extension as the arms move up and down. Keep a slight bend in your knees and be mindful of hyperextending or locking your knees. And also remember to breathe. Beautiful work. One more. Awesome. So now we're going to do our second Tai Chi move. We're going to bring our feet hip width apart and maintain a slight bend in the knees while focusing on activating and engaging our core muscles. Bring the arms in front of you with the palms facing you and the fingertips pointed to the ground. The hand placement is slightly anterior to the pelvis. Keep a slight bend in the elbows as well. Slowly and intentionally float your arms up and down. This movement, in essence, is emulating the formation of waves, rising and lowering. Beautiful work. We'll do this 3 more times. 3. This is 2. This is 1. Awesome job. And now we're going to go into our last Tai Chi exercise. Keeping your feet hip width apart with a slight bend in the knee and the core engaged, begin with both arms facing the midline and rounded as if you're hugging a big tree or a big beach ball. Keeping energy reaching through the fingertips, begin to open your arms out to the side and away from the midline. As you open your arms, you will straighten the legs. As you close your arms, you will bring them to the midline and you will bend your knees. The arms are slightly rounded with a bend in the elbow and air flowing through the fingertips. Remember to keep the shoulders down and in the back to maintain proper body mechanics. Do not compensate by collapsing in the trunk or thoracic cavity. Try not to roll the shoulders forward or force the scapula to project in order to round the arms. Keep the spine neutral at all times and really allow for the movement to occur in the arms rather than the trunk. If you feel your trunk compensating heavily, try to intentionally realign yourself and focus on stabilizing it. Don't forget to breathe. Nice work. So we'll do this 3 more times. This is 3. Beautiful. This is 2. And this is 1. And everyone can relax. You guys have successfully participated in Tai Chi. So now we're going to gather around to have a group discussion. So my first question to everybody is, what did you enjoy most about today's activity?
Loosen you up. Got your heart rate going just a little bit, broke a little bit of a sweat doing it. It also helps you feel better, able to breathe and so forth.
Thank you for sharing. And what was the most difficult part of today's activity?
It was kind of hard to remind myself to keep a neutral spine and proper body mechanics while I was doing the activities, because it's easy to just get really into the movement and not remind yourself how to properly do it.
Thank you. And our last question, how did your knowledge of body mechanics influence your movement quality and physical activity participation in Tai Chi? What information about body mechanics will you take into future practices to ensure safety and efficiency?
Well, my knowledge on body mechanics allowed me to do the movements in an efficient manner without causing any injury. I will continue to do these body mechanic movements on other tasks, such as doing laundry and doing the dishes, and also taking out the trash.
That's a really great point.
Okay, guys, so to conclude, engaging in Tai Chi and other forms of movement can better facilitate your range of motion, overall health and wellness, and leisure participation. Handouts are provided on safety as well as step-by-step instructions on Tai Chi so you can safely participate at home like you did today. Thank you so much for participating, and remember to always listen to your body.